Glad to have you with us from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Week 6 of the college football season, and our EA Sports college football coverage continues with what ought to be a great one. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the UNLV Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
North Dakota State's head coach told me before the game, this is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. He'll bring it out. It's Irvin. The Rebels offense will go to work first. And here comes Jackson Arnold. He had a tough game in that loss last time out. 3 times he threw picks and only 1 touchdown pass. Looking to throw on first down. Going for a big play right off the bat. He's got him on the right side. Great job by the receiver to get the foot down. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The pull and throw off the RPO.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thomas. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Nice move to keep running. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
How many ways can I make you think, right? First drive, out the gates, getting it to my playmaker, going full speed across the formation with a touch pass. You better be able to adjust to it. Then when you adjust to it, I'm going to have an adjustment to your adjustment because
might have a chance. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. The Rebels back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Run in the red zone, it's Thomas. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving it right down the field. You've just run to set yourself up now in first and goal.
Touchdown, Rebels. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touchdown, Rebels. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
How How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they finished it off, needing just a few inches and going up top to get it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And now North Dakota State gets its first chance to go on offense. And here comes the junior running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, #1 job for this defense, man. Try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
Caught behind the line. It's Myers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's Scott. There's a crease. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
To throw, it's Hayes. Quickly complete.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
He wants to change this route. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he makes the catch. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Finds his big tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. On the ground, it's Scott. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Brown wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick six here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick six rattled him a little bit, and if he's out here now seeing ghosts. He's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. He's got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They've got a first down here to open the period. Running inside, it's Thomas. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Fires quickly. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen, because they're just so dynamic.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm, but after that last running play moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Might as well give it to him again. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead, because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Rebels are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On target over the middle. And he scores! Touchdown Vegas! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a... Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on first down. Punts it out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Send the tight end in motion. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. Caught by Williams on the left. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
A lot of times offenses will do the FIB, formation into the boundary, try to take advantage of you necessarily spreading out, sending more resources to the field, try to take advantage. Offense gave it a whirl, but the defense, they did not move. They did their assignments, got the TFL.
Makes a connection. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
He's got it. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Wideout trying to get it in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game, but defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB is looking for.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Fielded in the end zone. It's Irvin. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Rebels offense is back on the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. He's going for it all. He's got it way down the field. Ripped past midfield. Finally stopped at the 42, and that's the kind of chunk play that gets drives going. Now on the counter. Maybe some room here. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense did a good job stringing that play along, and you could tell he didn't make a decision quickly and kept going towards the sideline and pushing towards his right, and then the defense caught up, played great D, and got him on the ground.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive, and he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Brown wants to pass. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. They're working that left side.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. To the air on first down. Oh, he wants it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Quarterback making adjustments. Brown will throw it. He's not afraid to go deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We begin with a look in on Iowa State taking on the number 16, the BYU Cougars. And it's the Cyclones coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And I guess what they can take away from this one is they're back to even, 3-3 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game inside Allegiant Stadium in Vegas. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Brown wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Scott. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll run it from the gun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. He's got it again. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. This time he wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Brown will throw it. This time he's got it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they take it in for 6 more points. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Fielded in the end zone, it's Irvin. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Hands it off. Oh, he's got a chance. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. The snap sets up to throw. It's complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Thomas. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. So now to try to take advantage of that defensive stop time starting to work against them a little bit, and we'll see what they can do. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Scott. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Brown wants to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Using the quick game. He gets it oh so close. First down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Strong, firm tackle.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run, and then that offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. Used to see that play a ton back in the day. You just don't see much of it anymore.
3rd and 3. They'll try to get it through the air. Snagged out of the air. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Running inside, it's Scott. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll run play action. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Brown will throw it. Got it. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Unloads it left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Gets the return down to the 25-yard line, and a big turnover caused by this defense. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Thomas. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Breaks into the open. It's a fumble on the play. Bounced right back to them.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Looking for room, it's Thomas. Maybe a crease. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Got it behind the line. It's Lyons. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Gets the back moving. Calls his own number. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Quick completion to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I think most offensives around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. He'll try it again. Touchdown, Rebels! He ran through tackles like water through a sieve. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Finds the tight end, and they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Brown wants to pass. Got his man. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
He wants to throw it again. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Got it. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Pocket breaking down. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy, and because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football, and that's why they find themselves.
Touchdown, North Dakota State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Snags it and he's open. Touchdown UNLV. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Brown will throw it. He's got his man across the middle. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Collins. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Got it in the middle, it's Scott. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and